Darren, obviously not the result that anyone from the Northamptonshire persuasion was hoping for. Just not enough runs?
Oh, they bowled quite well in those last 4 overs. We probably like 10 or 15 more, but the way they hit them, we probably needed 20 or 30, didn't we? So, I mean, it was a great wicket, and you get 420 runs in 37 overs is pretty special. Small ground, quick outfield. It's a fan's delight, isn't it? So, I think we batted well. We've got 200 again. Maybe 10 or 15 if we've been really harsh. But we just didn't bowl as well as we would like, especially early. We're a bit wayward and not where we want to be. So, a bit of work to do, but that's okay.
Looking at that partnership, when David Willey and Ravi Bopara were together, about 4 overs to go, possibly 220 looking on.
Yeah, as I said, 10 or 15 more we probably should have got. We didn't, but if you make 205, you'd hope you get it down to sort of 18 or 19 overs, and that shows how well, firstly, they played, and secondly, probably we could have done things a bit better. And we have to do that now in finals time. So that's good. That's good for us.
What about the bowling? Obviously, lots of options early on. 7 bowlers used in the first 9 overs. Just a question of trying to find a combination that worked.
Yeah, when you're on good wickets, you've got to find a combination. And we sadly, I thought Popey bowled a couple of good ones, and then got met in one other. So that can happen in the game. So you've just got to try and find a combination that works. And we couldn't get it tonight. They kept going at us and kept playing well, and we couldn't get the ball in the right areas often enough.
As far as Surrey goes, which is now our next opposition, only played him once in T20, and that was in the final in 2013 when David Willey got a hat-trick and Northamptonshire won the trophy. So hopefully they'll have forgotten about that by now.
It's a long time ago, isn't it? Obviously a quality side. We get to play in front of a packed house, one at the Oval. It'll be fantastic. Playing Test match grounds for a small county like us is great. Great opportunity for young guys to experience the pressure. We've got nothing to lose, have we? And the way we play is a cutthroat game, so I like us in finals. But again, players will have to be brave to take on Surrey. They'll be cock-a-hoot, won't they? That's the way they play, and we've just got to keep them down and keep their stars quiet. And we've got to be brave in our execution with the ball and with the bat.
Touched on this at the cricket show, of course, a few days ago about Matt Britsky with South Africa being over for a white ball series roughly at the same time. Any more word on that yet? I know you're going to be moving heaven and earth to try and make sure he plays for Northamptonshire.
No, I think we're pretty right for him playing the quarters at the moment, so fingers crossed. We were going to have him for the 2 Champo games, but he's got to go home for some personal reasons, and we fully support that. It's more important than a game of cricket. And we were going to have Robbo back for the 2 championship games, and he's just being kept with New Zealand. So we're no overseas apart from Chahal, who's a pretty good overseas, by the way, for the 2 Champo games, and we tried heaven on earth to get things done, but that's what it is. We wish Matt all the best. He's been excellent for us the last 3 games. He'll be back. He's a fine young player. He's one of those exceptional talents that you love seeing play the game, and he brings people through the gate. So wish him all the best, and we'll see him soon.
We're talking a lot about the grinding gears, the gear changes necessary in the English domestic season, going from this to Merchant Taylor's School on Tuesday. It's a bit different.
It's a bit different, but it's great, isn't it? I don't mind it. I know there's been a lot of talk about this and that, but it is what it is. You get to front up and play another format of the game, and another county, Middlesex. We'd love to play at Lords. I'll make no bones about that. I think everyone would. I would love Middlesex to actually start thinking about other counties and say you can play at Lords and MCC, but MCC probably won't do that. But I'd love Middlesex to do it for us because we played at Merchant Taylors the last couple of years, and I think every cricketer should get the chance to play at Lords if you possibly can, especially county players that are young and fulfilling their dream to play cricket. What a game, and what a game it is, and what a game to play at Lords. I mean, it's a fantastic stadium, history and tradition, and I think Northamptonshire should be able to play at Lords.
But the only thing about Merchant Taylors, it tends to be a result pitch. It tends to help the bowlers a little bit, and you do tend to get results there, which I know is obviously something that's very much part of the Northamptonshire mindset at the moment in Championship.
Yeah, DNA is play for a win, isn't it? So, we're going to have good results and bad results, but we just got to play well come Tuesday. Obviously, a few changes in that regard with team, etc., and we've got a few troops down. So it gives young guys opportunity, Brad. So we're really happy that our young guys get an opportunity to represent the county and play well. And on Tuesday, Merchant Taylors, as you said, does a bit, but last year were quite low-scoring game. So we'll see what we get on Tuesday.